Alright YouTube, welcome back to the Garage of Dreams. I'm actually back working on the race car because it's been a good month or so, maybe 2 months since I've even touched it. If you remember from the last video, I picked it up from Eric at KMS and SW Motorsports. Between the two of them, they took the roof off and welded in a lovely cage. What I'm doing now is, I don't really need to, but I want to. I'm going to weld some gussets in, just to tie in the front A pillars with the front of the cage, and also the middle B pillars, going to tie them in. It really doesn't need to be done, but I'm purely doing it from an aesthetics point of view. I just think it just finishes the look off that I want. I mean, it's, you know, it can't do any harm. So Gary at Crazy Cage Fabrications has kindly cut me some metal. It's got a little bit of surface rust on now because he cut these up a good while ago, but these should fit. They're not far off the right size now, so they're going to go like that. And I bought a is it a swaging tool, I think it's called. That's here somewhere. Yeah, it is. So I bought this tool, so this will be able to put like dimples, just to give it a bit of strength and a little bit of lightweight if you like. But yeah, like I say, I really don't need to do this, but it's just the last little thing I'm going to do before I paint the cage. But yeah, quite looking forward to getting stuck into this, and a little bit nervous. Not done anything like this before anyway, so it's going to be a bit of a new one for me. But without further ado, let's get going. Right, so got my little helper here, Mithrin. AJ, say hello YouTube.
Hello YouTube.
Little so-and-so. Yeah, so got these done. And it wasn't a 5-minute job, it took a while. I started off doing it on the floor, literally on a couple of pieces of wood, but I ended up doing it in the vise, just drilling it in the side. It was a lot easier, but oh my god, it was tedious. I mean, I must be about 5-6 pints in now, just doing this. Anyway, so I looked on YouTube about how to use this tool. My original thoughts were to like create a jig and like use the impact drill and just screw them together and compress them that way. But I've seen a few people use a press, and I've got a 12-ton press in the corner of the workshop, corner of my garage over there. The only thing that put me off using that is like it's very slow, isn't it? You got to like let it decompress, and you got to pump it down to compress. But well, it's a bank holiday Monday. It's just gone 5 o'clock, and I really should be spending some time with the missus. We've all got to pull a shift in, haven't we? So I think I might call it a day today, or I might just do one dipple. I mean, I'll do one dipple. Have a cheeky pint. Right, I've just had a quick experiment with the dimple tool, and managed to get a couple done. I was doing it in the vise, compressing it there, but it's just it's bending the metal, something rotten. Don't know if you can see there. That's after me straightening it, because the former, which is that, because it's so narrow, when it compresses, it bends either side of it, and it just forces the gusset to just literally bend like a U. So what I'm thinking of is having that recess into a flat piece of metal, like a piece of billet, with a thread underneath it, and I'll screw it together so it'll go. You imagine that's recessed into the, I don't know, into a piece of metal. I can put the piece of metal on top of it like that, and then screw it down. That'll compress it, but because that'll be in a recessed piece of metal, it won't encourage a bend or a bow. It'll just stay nice and flush and flat. So it'll stay nice and flat. Literally I am only doing this to make it look nice. So it's got to look nice. So I've just done 2 holes or two dimples, and they're not right. Right, so it's the following weekend. Yeah, so as I said, I wasn't too happy with how the swage tool was like just causing the metal to distort. So what I've done is machined some nylon, and it's got like a recess in it, so I can put the die. So it's like this. So you put the die in it like that. Then hopefully you put the metal in, and then when this goes on it, you press it down. The nylon's hopefully going to stop it from losing its shape as much as that, if you like. I have no idea what it's going to be like. It's just something I thought of the other day. But yeah, like I can't be having that. That just looks garbage. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've watched other people on YouTube do it, and I've seen one bloke using a hammer, just put the die together and just giving it a good clack on the top, and it just looked mint. So I don't know whether I'm using too thick a steel or what. I don't know, but I'm gonna get the press out of the corner. Just gathering dust in the corner. Gonna bring it out so it's nice and comfy to work with in front of the fire, which I've just lit. And yeah, you probably think I'm mad because it's quite nice outside. But yeah, the warmer you are, the more you drink, and the more work gets done. Said no one ever. But yeah, let's crack on and see how we get on. So let's get the press out.
Somebody told me that love wasn't real. What kind of a feeling am I starting to feel when I want you?
Cheers. Right, so back in the garage. It's been a good few weeks now since that last little clip you've seen. My GoPro, or I keep saying GoPro, my Osmo DJI action camera threw its hand in and it stopped recording. The memory card wouldn't stick in, so I've lost all the footage of all the welding and this, that and the other. So yeah, this is a really crap video now. So one sec. This is like a quick recap of what's gone on in between that and now. So we got welding the gussets, and they went in fine. I've bought a lot of paint from a company called Paints For You. I'll leave a link in the description, but an absolute fantastic company. You order the paint from them. I found them on eBay, and they do they order like a package, like a repair package. So you get the primer, the paint, the spirit blue paint, and the lacquer in it as a package. And I spent about 140 quid on paint. But I bought the first load off them, second load off eBay, then I contacted them direct, and it was even cheaper again. It's cracking price, and you order it and it gets here the next day, which is really good. So all I've been doing now is trying to spray the cage. So I'll just give you a bit of a walk around. Like I say, it's a hell of a jump from the last clip to where we are now, but it can't be helped. I'm sorry about that, but have a look, see what you think. So here's the cage from the rear end, all nicely painted. Remember, this is all rattle can, so it's as good as I can do, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna give it a good clean, like, and it'll be spot on. But it starts to look like a car again now. I mean, you see the gussets. I weld the gussets in between all the swages. No, look, it's looking all right. I'm pretty happy with it. And I've done all the seat mounts. Don't you can see them there? Excess dust on it, but all this will be covered in carbon, so you're not going to see it. But Just down to the seat mounts now. I've sprayed the crossbar that's going to hold the steering wheel. But like I say, it's all rattle can. It's it's not the best job. It looks. I'll be honest with you, it looks all right. I'm pretty happy with it, and everyone's come and seen it. They said, "Bumneck, who's paid that for you?" I said, "No, it was me. Done it with a rattle can." So it's more than acceptable. But at some point, I will get it done properly. But it just means I can like move on now, start building it together, and get it back as a car. And it really is starting to look like a car. It's like it's ignited a fire in my enthusiasm. Like it's like really starting to see how it's going to look, and it's what I want. Really is what I want. It's looking good. But yeah, I'm so sorry about this video being massive jumps and big gaps in it. But you don't want to see me welding because I can't weld for crap. But yeah, that's how it is. Oh, one thing I've done is, and it might not be to everyone's taste, but I want to get some protective. So when you get in and out of the car, on these crossbars here, I don't want to get them scratched. Especially being a rattle can, it's like it's as weak as piss. So I bought some PPF clear film, if you like, off eBay. So I'll put some here. Don't know if you can see that, but that means you can't scratch it. I've had to put it on strips because it does not conform to the curvature of the cage. But it doesn't look the best, but at least I know that it's protected. And I'd rather have a bit of like an air bubble here as opposed to a scratch, which is what's going to happen when you get in and out of the car. But yeah, that's where I am at the minute, and hopefully now we'll have some more interesting updates. It's all the donkey work's done now, all the fabrication's done. Now it's a case of like getting all the goodies I've got on my shelf in the garage in the corner. Let's start getting them bolted on, and I can start revealing what I've bought and what I've got to go into it. And it should make for an interesting car. It's not going to be the best build, but it's my build, and hopefully I'll give someone else some enthusiasm to do the same thing as well. You know, try and do it as best I can for what I can afford. But yeah, thanks for watching. Usual jazz. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. But thanks very much for persevering and watching. See you soon. Cheers.